Hayworth, and joining us now to reveal the secrets of how companies can top these lists as great workplaces and, well, just all around good spots. The author of the book, Building a Culture to Win, Expanding the Frontier of Human Achievement, a former Top Gun air combat instructor, former Navy Captain Rob Ice Ffield. Rob, thanks so much for your time and welcome to America's Forum.
J.D. Morgan, thanks a lot for having me here. Very excited to be able to talk about my book.
Well, let's get right to it and let's talk about the elements necessary to win and get an organization to build a culture. The performance triad. I'm guessing that has 3 parts to it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really very simple. There's 3 things when you look at these fantastic organizations that they all have. They've got organizational passion, organizational free will, and then they're very focused. And when you combine those, you just have an incredible effect. And if you've ever seen great organizations like Google, which you were just featuring, and also the Blue Angels, which I was part of, and Top Gun, they have those. And being part of those organizations is just amazing. People from the outside look at them and they just see enthusiastic people always pulling in the same direction. And when you're inside those organizations, you have so much energy. You really know that you're part of something bigger than yourself.
Now, you make reference in your book to the experiences you had during your tours as a Top Gun instructor. And what leadership and culture skills did you learn there that can be applied to non-military companies like Google or Apple?
Well, really, a lot of it Top Gun was all about execution, preparation and execution. And the way they align their organization through a very specific communication method that we also use at Catshot. And then the way they execute, they are relentless about how they brief, how they execute, and how they debrief. And they really blur the lines between training and the real world. They really try to keep them the same. That was also true at when I was leading the Blue Angels. Every practice show was just like the real thing. We always tried to make it the same. And at Top Gun, the saying that we used to use was, you're going to fight like you train, so go ahead and train like you're going to fight.
Well, you talk about building teamwork as well. How important is team recruitment? How do you put a good team together? We've got about 1:30 remaining, Rob.
Sure. Well, we talk about the folks you want on your team to have this performance triad. You want a culture that attracts and selects relentless innovators. And those are the individuals in your team that they don't sleep. They love coming to work. They love the mission that you have, and they're always looking to try and improve. So that's one element of it. And then the other piece, which is extremely important, is chemistry. And so we talk an awful lot about in the book about how you can select folks that have the right chemistry for your team and how you're going to place them.
So quickly, we only have a little bit of time, just a minute, but what can organizations do to enhance their perception among their consumers, their legacy, if you will?
Well, the legacy is very important. In fact, it does 2 things. You want to show things like, for example, at the Blue Angels, we did a thing called the left echelon roll. It's a very difficult maneuver. The crowd really appreciates it, but it's something that no other organization or no other flight demonstration team really does. We do it better than anybody else, and they do it so well that they make it look easy. That gives the team energy, and it also shows real professionalism and attention to detail to your consumers.
Rob Ice Ffield, we thank you for your time and your book, Building a Culture to Win, Expanding the Frontier of Human Achievement. Look forward to reading that because everybody wants to be a winner.
Absolutely.
That'll do it for us. We hope you have a great weekend. Coming up next, it's Midpoint. Stay brave, stay free, stay tuned.